Welcome back to Mac on a Saturday night. Screen glow, shining crowd feeling right. You could be working or taking it slow. Clock hits 6 and you already know we're just hanging with Mac. Saturday night from the couch bar, it's the same good vibe. Oh yeah, you can cruise, you can chill, do your thing, it's alright. Thanks for rolling on back. We'll do it again next time. Weekly little lie where the words let go. Same crew, new crew, let the good times flow. Maybe something different, maybe the same. You drop in the chat, I call out your name. We're just hanging with Mac. Saturday night from the couch or the bar. It's the same good vibe. You can cruise, you can chill, do your thing. It's alright. Thanks for rolling on back. We'll do it again next time. 6 to 8 Eastern, circle that day. Pull up in person, streaming my way. However you make it, I'm glad that you came. Every Saturday night, I'm calling your name. Well, we're just hanging with Max. Saturday night from the couch or the bar, it's the same good vibe. Oh yeah, you can cruise, you can chill, do your thing, it's alright. Thanks for rolling on back. We'll do it again next time.
Hello, how you doing? Well, it would be a lot better if I could find my harmonic balancer floor. I've hunted everywhere for it. Hey, Wesley. I have no idea where I put that thing. That's all right, I guess. I'll get it down to that. I know as soon as I go getting another one, it'll show up. All right, let's get this thing stripped apart here. Actually, I'm gonna let this thing down a little bit. Threw me off. Can't find my puller. Hey, Logan. track keeps working tonight. It wouldn't work last night. I was just gonna set it up out of the way, but I pull them off. These are too short. I can't do that. It was undrivable. Yeah, it was undrivable. It shoved the front end sideways 4 inches and back an inch or better. Yeah, it was pretty messed up. Hey, Craig. Yeah, it was pretty ugly, actually. I hate having to tear into this thing again. Hey, big. Let's get the cable out of the way. Yep, it's part of it. But I knew it was going to be a trial and everything, and I had a feeling that cam was a bit too much. And it was. Yeah, it was a bit too much. Oh, it was an absolute blast, man. I wouldn't trade it for nothing. You know it? Come on, get back in there. Can't really say it failed other than put too much cam to it, which was my fault. Grab my snips. It went through first and second gear fine. Once it hit third, I was floating the valves out too bad. Yeah, as soon as it hit third, it put it under too much pressure and floated the valves out. No, I changed that already. I changed torque converter before I even left. 5 days before I left, I had the engine tranny back out again. Hey, Lewis. Oh, boy. Lay that down there. Yeah, if I had a little bit taller stall, that would have helped a little bit, but it did pretty decent with the cam that was in it. Honestly, I'm going back to the RV cam. I'm going to drop it back down, see if I can't get this thing tuned in a little bit closer. Remember, we had all kinds of trouble getting it tuned. Never did get it exactly right. Hey, it sounded good. That was about it. I mean, it had all the throttle response in the world. But once you got up out of that first and second gear, it just fell flat on its face. You hid from the rain all day, huh? I was in here till about 12:30. Then we went running around. Went and had our weekly steak. they did away with their T-bones. I had to settle for a sirloin. Come on off there. Yeah, I had to settle for a sirloin. Haven't ate Red Lobster since 2020. Yeah. Last time I was there, they baked their steaks, and I wasn't impressed, so we didn't go back. We thought, well, we'll give it another shot. And we went in there and couldn't find T-bone on the menu. I'm like, where's the T-bone at? Oh, we did away with that. Crap. I gotta turn this TV a little bit. I can't see it. Yeah, I'm not big on seafood. Seafood actually scares me. Yeah, that's actually Tylee had the shrimp Alfredo. Ooh, look at that. That's scary. Well, if that lifter's collapsed, I got new lifters, so. Now, I like shrimp. If it's popcorn shrimp with a lot of breading, I can handle that. Ah, Mexican's where it's at. Yep, Mexican is where it's at. Let's see, what size are these? Of course, that one's missing, so. It's gonna be the one that's missing. No, it ain't. Now, I'm not big on Italian because all that is Elmer's glue and flour. Not big on noodles. Hey, American. Dang, that one's snug. The 4-center ones always suck. I don't really want to pop that carburetor off of there. the Sprite bottle. I can't see the comments. Ah, fine and strong here, buddy. Hope everybody's enjoying their Saturday night. If you guys remember right, before I left, I said it sounded like the valves were sticking or loose or something. Sure enough, that one over there is about ready to fall off. Come on off there. Yeah, there's a little bit of debris here. This one's hard because that embossment. Come on. American Maker. Is that Jacob? Come on. Everybody keeps changing their names. I can't keep up. Come on. Can't wait to get that hoist up and going. The other hoist. Oh, you want a close up? Is that what you're saying? Hopefully my cords, yeah, my cords should be fine. Is that Mo better? Sorry about that, man. Oh, tripping over you guys. That won't fit. Get it to us, man, do it. Now all my push rods are the same length, so I ain't gotta worry about that. But I am going to check to make sure they're all straight. Hey, three wheel. Make sure I didn't bend none of them. Grease it over my hinds. I'm not seeing any damage yet. I am a bit concerned with this lifter. It almost looks collapsed to me. Come on, get off there. I mean, I do have new lifters, but I don't want the cam to be junk because you never know. I might build another one and have the heads all done. Yeah, if I can find my dang balancer pull right, I don't know where I put it. I'm gonna skip that one. No air in between them. They're all straight. Nah, they are all the same size. All right, now I gotta get that hose off the water pump and go ahead and get that radiator pulled. You making a mess. Making a mess. Where did my 7/16 go? Throw it over here, man. I'm gonna have to back you guys up just a little bit. Get my snips. I can leave that hooked up over there. Now that's metric garbage. Get down here to the metrics. I always hide them things. I don't like the metrics. And I need a wrench. Believe it or not, I know where all my 10 millimeters are. Because I rarely use them. I rarely use them. We'll set this over here out of the way. Won't get damaged. Well, the training cord got hit, but it didn't pop a hole in it, so that's a good thing. Can I do it? Yes, I can. chemicals suck, guys. Damn, peeing on the floor. It's alright, it'll be dry by morning. Oh, I gotta unplug it first, guys. That ain't gonna work. Alright. I got one. I got what? Two more? It's just too far down. I need to bump you guys around a little bit so you can see, right? Well, I guess I gotta grab a screwdriver. Oh, I'm sticking a magnet to the lifters themselves. Well, guys, I don't know how well you can see that. I'm going to chance to say that cam's wiped. Hey, Craig, you still in here? Yep, I'd say they're toast. Well, that cam's gonna be put up as a souvenir of the one race it made. That sucks. I've had that cam since the early 90s. That would make good sense of why it would dial in real good and then pop out of place. Yeah. Come on off there. Came up once. I'll see, that one looks brand new. two that don't look toast. Yeah, same with me. Who, Adam? What are you talking about LSs for here? Did I miss something? What'd I do with my magnet? You guys see, there it is. Where you at? This is the one that and it's no worse than the other ones. They were not spinning in the bore though. Yeah, I don't like Vortec engines. Well, right now, no, I'm not running no turbos because I don't want that headache with the tach and all that. The lifter bores look real good in there. Now that one is the only one I see evidence of it spinning in the bore. Can you see that rotation mark? All right. I don't feel any pitting or scores on the bore wall. Oh, I'm not taking the engine back out. As long as this block and rotating assembly holds up the rest of the season, I'll be happy. That's one reason why I'm dropping the cam back down. Because I knew the engine was sounding hurt before I even left. And I thought, well, if it holds up, if it don't go, you know, boom, boom, then I'll do what I can to preserve it. grease thinner. Looks almost like the head gaskets are leaking down into the valley. I mean, I couldn't tell because of the level of the coolant, because I boiled it all out. And I didn't see any smoke out the back. But it almost looks like I'll be doing that. I won't be doing it today, but now see, that side don't look bad. That side has got some brown haze to it, like the head gasket was leaking into the valley. I don't know if I've got any small block head gaskets here. I know I've got some big block up there, but I don't know if I've got any small block. You think it could be the intake gasket, huh? Well, I have got to find my balancer puller. A lot of you guys was watching me when I did that engine. Do you remember what I did with it? Oh yeah, it was screaming. I'll bet I was pushing 5,000 to 6,000 RPM. That's another thing I want to do. I want to put a tack on this thing, because I have no idea. And when you're out there and you got all the noise around you, plus your pedal to the floor, you can't tell. Guys, I'll be right back. I have to drain a lizard. Alright, now what did I do with my cigarette and Sprite? Right? I generally, where are you at? Can you see me? Can you see me now? Generally, I find my stuff after I borrow tools or rent tools. I could have swore I laid it right up on the toolbox, right in front of where I was doing that. Yeah, yep, there it is. Whoop, got it. I thought maybe it was on top of this toolbox. Here, I'm just gonna move you all over here. And I know I'm gonna be out away from you, but you'll still see me here. I could have for months. Hey, guys, check this out. Remember I was trying to figure out an overflow jug? I found one. I'm just gonna lay that over here because it'll go back in. I don't know where it would be. I know it's not in the blue box. I know it's not in the gray box. I thought maybe it'd be in the red box. I found this door. That ain't gonna work. Dang it, that's what I need next. I don't think there's a way I can use the two-jaw. You know what? I might be able to use the finger puller. What do you think? What do you think? Think I can get it in there? Oh, that might work, guys. That might work. Oh! Oh my gosh! I don't want to use my ratchet wrench for that. Oh, we had all kinds of fun, Dan. We're having all kinds of fun. No, I'll grab the ratchet wrench. Don't know. Yep. I do believe it'll work, guys. Might be back in business. You want me to pull you back over here? Hey, Ricky. All right, hold on, guys. Hold your britches. Get you over here. I'll spin you down. Right around town. About like so. Now if I can get these in there. I don't know if I'm going to be able to get that in there. I can get 2 of them. Can I get the third? Will you just let me get you in there? Come on. Are you gonna work? Or are you gonna fight me? Come on. Almost. Oh yeah, I think it's gonna work. Maybe. Might just destroy my puller. How's it coming along? I don't know. It don't look like it's catching all that grade up in there. I mean, maybe. That one there don't look very good. I ain't gonna be able to. Dang it. I wish I could find my other puller. It's much better. I'm not having to couple it up. I don't like to couple it up. You know, the temperatures dropped so bad today. It was 69 degrees when I got up this morning. It's about 49 now. Let's see what I get. What I can do here. I can't switch to the other side. Because the jaws are broke. I can cheat. Let's see. Can I cheat? If I turn those around backwards, backwards, put a nut up in there and push against the nut. If I turn those around backwards, I got more of a lip. Let's see what it looks like that way. Yeah. All right. Awesome. Glad to hear it. All right. Switching the gears around, or the arms around here. I really don't want to move the camera because it is a pretty good view, if you ask me. It looks pretty decent. You're an hour away, buddy. I mean, I know Rob's got one, and he's 3 or 4 blocks away, but it's Saturday night. I don't want to interrupt his Saturday. All right. Let's try to do that right there. I got one more to spin. Spin you around. Come on. Come on. Quit fighting me. There ain't no nut on you. Why ain't you coming out? Come on. There you go. Come on. You can do it. Now, if I can get it back in there, but first, I need to put a nut. I gotta put a nut. Let me rub it up. Let me throw it up in there. Half inch of work. Might have to double stack them. You know, something about like that. Yeah, I think that would work. I do. Let's get that up in there and loosen this out. All right, now, get that in there, that in there. I shouldn't have run it out so far. I don't think I'm gonna have enough reach. Dang it. Dang it, dang it. Get a rope and hang it. That ain't gonna be enough. That ain't gonna be enough. I mean, it might be enough to move it some. Don't you go turning them over. Uh-oh. I said, uh-oh. Mm-hmm. It's kicking the nut sideways. All right. It was moving. Well, sort of. It was starting to move. Let me grab an old socket. A socket's a little bit longer. That just might work. That just might work. Okay. Where there's a will, there's a way, right? Let's see, we got 14 people watching, 15 likes. I appreciate it, everybody. Well, the problem if I put a bolt on there, this will just pop off the side of it. So what I'm thinking is that right there. I think that'll work. I hope that'll work. Maybe that'll work. You better work. You're blinding me. Watch it bust that socket. Nope, it's moving. We're on our way. Guys, I'm gonna have to shed my own down. This is too much like work. And you're in my way. It's coming. It's coming. Right? The guy holding the light, man. You know what's going to happen, don't you guys? This thing's going to come off here. I'm going to turn around and that freaking puller is going to be laying there. Hey, I just broke this puller. All right. No, I broke the bolt. No big deal. No big deal. All right. Oh man, it moved this whole brace. That's why it was up against. Okay, I see. Yeah, I'm going to show you guys. This front end kicked sideways so far. It was this part right here was about right in here. And if you look at my radiator brace, this goes back out here. Yeah. That did some damage. I don't need it right now. Nope. But that's all good. That's all good. I'll still find it because I do have another engine I might end up tearing into. Unfortunately. I don't know how high it's going to go because I never turned the air on today. Oh yeah, I said hello and I violated that wall. The frame's not messed up, and I do my own work. Yeah, the frame's not messed up. When I built this frame, I made sure it wasn't going nowhere. My frame is 2.5 by 2.5, 3/16 wall tubing. Yeah, I think I'm about out of error. It might have just enough to go up. Yeah, that sounded like me after dinner today. Loosen the front pan bolts. I don't want to take them out, just loosen them. Get back in there. Yeah, that worked. Well. Push one on up. Come on, get on there. There he is. Going down. Thank you, man. I appreciate it. Have a good one. Get it down here where I can see it just a little bit better. Hey, that's good. Stop. Don't go any farther. Now I don't have to bend over so far. All right. Can you see me now? Why am I doing this the hard way, guys? Why am I doing it the hard way? Hey, Well, it didn't stretch no chain or nothing. That's a good thing. I'm gonna grab my other light so I can see it just a wee bit better. Of course, it's a shadow. And if I put it up here, I gotta lean across them. You would be a brat, wouldn't you? Here, let's try this. Okay. Junk. They are junk. We're going to find out how bad the cam is here in a minute. Unfortunately, after 9 hours, Tylee's battery is finally charged. Oh, the cam I can almost imagine is completely toast. After looking, I only had 2 lifters that looked decent on it. Come on now. Find your hole. There you go. Alright, I gotta get these bolts out of here. Otherwise, I might have to take the tranny cooler off. I'd rather not do that, to be totally honest. ASS. Well, there was some corrosion on the battery terminals. Dang it. Don't tell me I'm gonna have to pull that stinking. I'm gonna have to pull that tranny cooler out of the way. I believe, yeah, it's only bolted at the top. You know, it's been a minute since I did that, like 2 weeks. And it's a tight little area too. I'm hoping I can just lay it forward and out of the way. That's a Phillips. Yes. There we go. No. Ah, you have got to be kidding me. I'm lacking an 1/8 inch. There we go. You know what, guys? They don't look hateful. I'm not seeing anything alarming on that cam. All right, I'm gonna lay this up here. Are you having a hard time hearing me today or what? Yeah, I'll have it checked out. I'll take it down to my engine builder and have him check it. I'm looking at it, I'm not seeing any scarring or anything alarming as far as gouging or flat spots or anything. Yeah, the lifters were, well, let me grab a couple of them here. I'll get one bad one and one good one. And there was only 2 good ones, so. Can you see them? All of them looked like that except for 2. The other 2 looked like that. One, you could see the rotation of the lifter. You could see the marks on the lifter from rotating. I'd probably send it down to Kevin if I was to send it out. Well, they're not as bad as I've seen, but you know, that was only one run. All right, I guess if I can figure a place out for my light here. Right? Yeah, it's only had, well, two runs, and then maybe, I don't know, other than break-in, probably an hour of runtime overall, total. And that is, like I said, a 30-year-old can, so it's not like it's gonna have the flat tap garbage that they have nowadays. Where did I put my can? Where is it? All right, here we go. Let me move some of these tools here. I'm gonna bring you over here to show you. When I told you guys this was a brand new engine, I'm gonna show you. It has still got the assembly lube on it. See that? Now I'm going to wipe it all down. It's gotten a little bit of dust. I'm going to wipe it all down, put some new lube on it, and I'm going to go back in. Oh no, that's the one I pulled out of this engine. Let me, I'll go ahead and wipe this down. Boy, that TV's got some major lag in it. Now, I can put the can back in, but I can't final assemble it because I gotta get my new lifters out and I'm gonna soak them overnight. And tomorrow I've got landscaping to do, so probably one evening this week. I'll start putting it back together again. We got the Lucas assembly move here. Hey, Nelson. Been on here an hour and a half. That ain't bad. I got it all tore apart and ready to go back together in an hour and a half. That's a lot better than when I did this the first time. Of course, it's been, you know, the first time it had been 30 years since I messed with an engine. All right, let's hope and pray I can lift this up and get that one in there. Yeah, I did it. Dang, gummit. dropped you. Oh, now, come on, don't be stubborn. I don't like stubborn. There you go. I gotta get my bottle. Cause I'm a big baby. We're thinking it's an RV camp. It does, it does. I'm gonna be learning something a little different. Remember, I'm old school, guys. Coming up real soon, I'm gonna be learning something a little different. Some of you guys are gonna really like it. Others, maybe not, I don't know. Come on, you can do it. There you go, look at you. Yeah, you're ready to go in. You're pulling yourself in there. All right, don't move. Ew. Gotta get my bolts back in. All right, here you go. We're almost there. We're almost there. You're almost home. You're almost home until you blow up the next time. Oh, I shouldn't have said that because you're going to fight me, ain't you? You can do it. You're almost there. Almost there. Ah, yeah. Look at that. See how simple that was? All right. Now that I'm greasy, they're going to start calling me Adam. Before I go too much farther, I'm going to have Rob come in and look at that. It still bothers me that I can see evidence of coolant. I'm seriously debating pulling the heads. I mean, I'm this far. What to do. I'm this far. And could that be part of the reason it was getting so hot? What are we doing here? Let me scroll back up here. I think I'm missing something. I think it's just above stock. I think it's an RV cam. It all comes back pretty quickly, yeah. Supposed to drive it home with a big hammer. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Old guys. uh, Now I'm starting to sound like you. Yeah, I know. I mean, this side over here shows no evidence. This side shows it all the way down. Well, I bought intake, water pump, timing case. I bought those gaskets. But honestly, I'm thinking the same thing. Yeah, you have to run straight water in the competitions. You can't run antifreeze. Honestly, if I pull the heads, I can do a little more inspection on the pistons too. So, I can't get head gaskets till Monday for sure. Honestly, I think I am gonna hold on that, and I gotta get oil and filter and that stuff anyways. I think I'll be better off popping them heads off there. Even if the head gasket ain't bad, it'll be a peace of mind. I'll load this thing up and spend another $2,000 getting to the race, and by the time I get back, I'll be kind of worried the whole time whether it's head gasket or not. Yes, I do. Oh, hey, Nathan. I didn't even see you pop in here, buddy. Or did I? I don't know. Yeah, I think I'm gonna end up pulling the head. Well, both heads. And that'll tell me if the shop that did that Suburban was lying to me too, because they said this was 100% stock. Because I pulled the heads off. If it has STD on it, 30, 060, 45, whatever, it'll tell me exactly if they was lying to me, that's for sure. I mean, I got this engine, let's see, it's been 10 years since they put that in that Suburban, and that Suburban never got finished. Well, this setup here was done with this cam, the one I just put back in, the whole engine was assembled. When I decided to throw it in this car, I decided to put that other cam in it, and it was just way too radical for the stock heads. Stock springs, you know, all that stuff. So to finish out this season, I'm just putting it back together with the cam that they put in there. And at the end of the year, it's all coming off anyways. The engine, tranny, all that's gone. I have bigger and better plans for this thing. Next year, this thing is getting radically changed for opener. I'm splitting the car in half. When I come in the tip end's roughly 100 foot long. As soon as I start to kick it sideways, it's so short a wheelbase, it just whips me around so quick I have no control. So, my remedy for that, I'm gonna make a longer wheelbase. I'm gonna split it right here. I'm gonna move it forward. I'm gonna add 12 inches in between the cowl and the fender. I'm gonna extend it up here too, extend the cowl out. And I'm gonna move that engine forward above the front axle as far as I can. I need more weight on the front axle because it's just carrying the front end. No, it's not going to be that. But you'll have to hang around because it's going to be something extremely new to me. Honestly, I'm kind of scared to do it, but hey. I got all kinds of really good mechanics that I can talk to. Well, when the front end come over and hit the header, it bent the header. My motor mounts are still stout. Yeah, it's going to look more like an MGB at that point because the MGB has, I think it's 7 inches longer front end because it has a straight 6 in it. I do have to change my switch panel. Let me get up in here. If I can without falling. Oh, okay. Here I am. This switch right here, if you watch any of the videos of the race, every time I turned around, it acted like it was cutting out and dying. It was. The switch is bad. My fuel pump kept shutting off. So what I'm going to do, the fans won't come on till it's up to temperature. I'm going to change that. I'm going to disconnect it from the switch. I'm going to disconnect it from the sending unit out there. I'm going to ground that wire, and that is going to be hooked directly into the main power. When I turn this on, the fans are going to come on. I want it cooling immediately. The water pump, I'll leave it on the switch. I'll turn it on and off. That way, you know, after I run, I can leave the fans run. The fuel pump wires, I'm going to run over here and hook into this switch. I know this switch is a lot better switch than this one. No, I ain't going to run a hood. I already destroyed that hood bad enough. I'm going to hang that on the wall. Oh, man, I'm getting too old to climb. I'm going to hang it on the wall like I did Homer's door. That area there, I'm going to cut that wall off right there where, like, the clock is. That ceiling in there comes out about right there. So I'm going to cut that off, and I'm going to move the door, the hood, and I'm finally going to hang up the AAR CUDA quarter panel. I'm going to hang those up in there. Yep, the Eagle, it's going to be hanging from the hinge side. Whoa, you're zoomed in, guys. I'm going to make a little bracket to bolt on where the hinges are. I'm going to roll that up right, and it's going to hang up right there. Yeah, I think it's the switch. I don't think that switch was enough, heavy enough to handle that fuel pump. And I went through approximately 5 gallons doing that 2-minute run. Awesome, I'd like to see that. Why don't you drop it in my community posts. The guy that bought the engine tranny out of this car, he was debating on putting a Ford engine. I can't remember. I think he said a 4 something. I don't know. I don't know the Fords. Yeah, this is a 65 as well. Yeah, when I stretch this forward, I'm going to split the tunnel right along that seam right there, cut across right there, and the whole tunnel and everything's going to go forward, and that's going to give me more leg room in here. .408. Oh, it's a 350. 010. No, it's not. It's a 036. It's a Mexican block. It's a Mexican block. Oh, man. Well, since I had to come down this far, I think I'm going to work on getting some more of this straightened out, because I can see, let me get this out of the way here. When that front end come back, it just got the fins. It did not pop a hole. So right here is where it hit. So I'm gonna do a little more trimming on that, and I will probably put maybe a flat plate across there. That way, if I do hit the wall again, it's a flat plate going against it instead of a sharp edge. Hi, Jonathan. Well, I got a table full of parts. Yeah, exactly. Now I'm going to tape off my what's left of my A1 tire sponsor. I'm going to tape that off, and I'm going to touch that paint up because I don't want it, you know, rusting. But I got to weld a crack here where I had to straighten it out, a crack here, 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 and here. It blew a chunk out of that one. It blew a chunk out. And then I've got a black semi tarp. I'm going to cut a patch, and I'm going to put it over the eyeball. I might have to change my logo, put a patch over his eyeball. All in all, I was happy with it. That was my first run I'd ever done. I've never even gone to see one as a spectator. I think I did pretty good, as bad as the car was running. It definitely got me hooked. You know, I thought about that. I did think about that, but I'm actually not moving fast enough to get much benefit out of it. Plus, the breather's up here. It might look kind of funny. Thank you, Nelson. I appreciate that. And, you know, I'm kind of, well, I just put a basically stock cam back in it. Never mind. With the other cam, I was debating on putting a tunnel ram on it. But I went, okay, I ain't doing it. I just want to get it back together for the rest of the season. Next season, though, the opener is going to be wild. It is a burnout car. It is a burnout car. When I hit the wall, it kicked the back end around. You can see where I climbed the wall, it kicked the back end around. You can see where it hit right here. Watch this. It broke my stem. So I picked up some short stems. I'm going to put that in there. Now, these tires I can't run the competition on because it's already almost gone. But I can still practice on it. Take it to the airport, run it down, and I can practice on it. So I want to get another stem put on it. See, this side's got a short stem. And then I'm hoping, Lord willing, I can come up with the money to run Indy, and that's in 2 weeks. I don't know if I'll be able to because, you know, first of the month, a lot of bills are due. Back here, these are 185 60-14s. Now, the fronts are 155 80-13s. I need a wider front tire on this. That way I have more patch on the ground. I need to let the air out of it. Drop it down to about 24 pounds. In the back, I was told wrong. Not by anybody's fault, but I was told wrong. They told me to run 28 to 32 pounds of pressure in the back. Now, I talked to many of the drivers that have been doing this for years and years and years. And every one of them at separate times told me I need minimum 65 pounds of air in the rear. The one guy's running 95 pounds. And I think I did pretty good. I mean, it's close. It's close. But it just wasn't enough. It wasn't creating enough smoke. If I'd have had more air pressure in it, I think it would have went. Yep, yep, and that's exactly what they was saying. If you have it over pressurized, you'll get smoke quicker. It'll heat the center up so you continuously get the smoke. My tires were spinning almost the whole time, but I wasn't getting the smoke. There wasn't enough air pressure and it kept trying to grip the ground. Well, those are 8 inches wide, at least 7 inches wide. These are 4.5 inches wide. I didn't have enough to hold it back. When those would grip, these would slide. So, yeah. Awesome. Well, I built this whole car in 3 months here in the shop. Yeah, I think something's loose. Well, guys, I think I'm going to call her a day. I'm going to get some nasty oil off of me. And yeah, I'm going to call it a day. I'm going to head home, kick back, stretch my back. I thank God for my hoist, because I'll tell you what, with this car sitting down on the ground, it'll get to your back real quick. Oh yeah, I got multiple. 58 Apache, 70 Resto Mod on a 2005 chassis. That's my daughter's car. 67 GTO. That's Rob's 2000, I think a 2000 Silverado. Hey, Aloha. We got my 31 Model A, AKA 10 cents. We got a 67 Chevy. We got my 65 Chevy. We got the 66 Crew Cab. We got the 26 Pontiac 6. We got a few of them around here. Oh, and the biggest project of all. What are you doing, Ornery? Ornery. You gonna say hi? Ooh, nice. I was supposed to do a 57 Cameo for a guy in, I think in Virginia. Had it all scheduled to come up in 2020, and we all know what happened in 2020. I tripled my labor because I thought this was going to die off because everybody was off work. So I started buying salvage cars again, rebuilding salvage cars, and I'll tell you what, the restoration custom work went through the roof. Well, I'd already bought 8 salvage vehicles, so that just, it put me over the top that year. I was working 100 hours a week, every week. Eric was still with me, and he was putting in the same hours with me. Hey, Rusty. Well, she naked, guys, but not for long. Not for long. It should be up and running again here in a couple days. I do believe I'm going to pull the heads. I feel I need to check them. So, yeah. All right, guys, I'm going to drop off here. I hope every one of you have a blessed weekend. Keep safe and healthy, and I will catch you on the next one. Remember, I'm going to be doing something in here live from 6 to 8 p.m. every Saturday. I appreciate each and every one of you. It run really good with that big cam in it. It was just too much. I kept floating it out. And as soon as I shifted to third gear, it's like, it was done. Start over. So I'm hoping with this less radical cam, it will have more of a steady all the way through the power band. It might not. I don't know. I hope it has. Well, I'm going to tell you right now, Rob told me today that I probably hurt the horsepower in this car by putting that cam in it. I don't know. I think it was too radical, and I had all the throttle response in the world. I mean, instant tire spin, instant. Like, I'm not a mechanic, so things like that is kind of to me. God bless you too. Guys, I got to get going. I got to get to the house. I was here till about noon, 12:30, something like that today, and then we went out to eat, and then right after I come back in here getting stuff ready for this. So till the next one, have a blessed day. Oh, tomorrow night, the premiere is an hour and 15, 20 minutes. So come on in. It's 2 weeks worth of morning briefings. All right. See you then, guys. I'll probably be working on it the day of my funeral, which I ain't going to have a funeral. When I go, I'm just going to disappear. I told my wife I wanted to throw me in a air raft, throw me in the river. I've always wanted to go from Sydney all the way to the Gulf. I figured by the time I get down there, all the animals would have ate me by then. So, helping the environment, feeding the animals. All right, guys. Till the next one.